Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for Philadelphia, they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Look at the 76ers. Starting group. MB out there with MB. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Maxey. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, the forwards are Hunter and Mobley. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. Now, here's Mitchell. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Shot clock at 5. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And Hunter, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's MP. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
A kick out to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Maxey passes to Dixon. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Embiid. Corner shot. Embiid, no good. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And good that time. Mitchell's got 5.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Grimes passes to George. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. No good on the free throw. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite 2-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Mobley against Embiid. To the middle. Here's Allen. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
MP right side. Back to Maxey. In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Outside Garland. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hunter against George. Pass to Grimes. Maxey on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's one on the clock, and the dunk by MP.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I brought up Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Allen, a screen on Maxey. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Allen. Puts it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
From deep, Maxey. Here's Dixon. Here's Embiid. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. For three, Mitchell. Mobley outside, over George. And the shot falls short this time. The 76ers trail by 11. Grimes passes to Maxey. Shoots over Garland. Goes back up. A new 14 for the 76ers. MP kicks to Maxey. MP with the bounce pass. For the three. They get it back. And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Cavaliers #1.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Garland the pass to Hunter. Allen dishes to Hunter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Count that one.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Bulls.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And Richard, the best record in the Eastern Conference last season. But the Cavaliers facing payroll concerns coming into this year.
The largest tax penalty in franchise history, blowing past both aprons, and the Cavaliers with 3 All-Stars last season, but trying to keep the band together.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Maxey on the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Now here's Allen. Mobley misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Cleveland leading by 3. There's Garland. There's Ball with the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. MP Embiid sets the screen for Maxey. Dixon. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Grimes. Garland kicks to Mobley. Here's Ball. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
What boys. Ball loves rising up and knocking down shots like this.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Ball. He has 7, 5 on the clock. Garland the pass to Ball. Over Grimes. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now Ball. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And here is Embiid. He has 6. Three-pointer by Embiid. The 3. Good for Embiid.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Mobley outside. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Here's Grimes. Scoreless thus far. George against Hunter. Baseline J on the way. The shot by George, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's stolen. Grimes with it, working on Allen. MP finds Maxey. Now Grimes, defended by Allen. Embiid, the pass to Grimes. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Down low, here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Maxey passes to Grimes. Garland against Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. MP with the bounce pass. George from deep three-point land. Here's Dixon. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
The kick out to Ball. The 3 from Garland. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dixon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. Now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. checked in for Lonzo Ball. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. That free throw, no good. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell's shrugging off the contact.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
MP with a screen on Garland. Here's McCain. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, that's you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's McCain. He's got 6.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Coming off an excellent season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Here's McCain. He has 6. McCain off a pick from Dixon. To end the drought. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Here's Grimes, covered by Mitchell.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And it's off from three-point range. Garland kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Dixon's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Locked up there for Allen. Paul George with the steal. Here's Grimes. Offline with his 3.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia.
Number 1, Andre Drummond.
There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. MP looking around. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Garland against McCain. Garland kicks to Allen. Pass to Hunter. Just 3 on the clock. And Mobley lays it in. And that's now 10 points for Evan Mobley. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
Some guys are like Ernie. They just have irreplaceable skill sets. Adebayo can initiate your offense, switch 1 through 5, control.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And we're going courtside for a report on Joel Embiid. Allie, how is he?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He said there's severe pain and swelling near the heel. Classic signs of a strained Achilles. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. George is out there with Dixon. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in a point guard. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Hunter. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Garland. Mobley a screen on Maxey. Mobley the pass to Garland. 4 on the clock. There's the 3.
This ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. George with the screen on Mitchell. Here's MP. Rebound by Mitchell.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Hunter, the pass to out. And the rejection by MP. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Grimes bounce pass. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 10. Puts it out to Garland. Over Drummond. Garland, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, here's Maxey. Darius Garland missing his last shot. It's over Garland. Pass to Grimes. Stolen by Garland.
He's committed only one turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
Mobley outside. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. And here's Mitchell from the arc. MP grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Garland against Maxey. Stolen by Mitchell. Hunter with it. Allen finds Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Steps back. Grimes passes to MP. Back to Grimes. Grimes off the pick from Dixon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. They could use a bucket. He's off on that one.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
MV kicks to George. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
For 3, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump. Even for him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Free throw good, Maxey. So, Richard, from title contender to in the lottery. What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in the third.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Number 1, Jared Allen.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to Garland. For the tie. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to MP. In the corner, George with it. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. George has got 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Mobley. Hunter, a 3. MP grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Back to Grimes. Inside. Outside for George. Over Hunter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Garland. Hunter against George. Now Hunter. Looking to end the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP kicks to George. Kicks it out to Maxey. To the paint. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the 2nd round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Harry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Torrey Craig comes in for Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Then for the 76ers, Oubre comes in for George. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Now here's Ball. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Releases. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey passes to Dixon. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
For Philadelphia. Edwards, he's checked in for Dixon. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Ball. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dixon's checked in for Andre Drummond, while George comes in for Edwards. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. The wing set for Mitchell and Hunter. The rim protectors standing tall for Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And stolen by Mobley. Garland kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell slashing inside. Mobley outside. Garland, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Grimes off the pick from Dixon. Shot by Grimes. Oh, good. The Cavaliers leading. And here is Hunter. That's good from Allen on the assist by Hunter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, and oh my goodness, the slam!
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Garland with it. Maxey covering. And Mitchell drills the 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
MP kicks to Oubre. Here's Dixon. And Grimes has it in the corner. Outside Garland. Oubre with the steal. It's Grimes on the wing. Outside, Maxey. MP with the bounce pass. For 3, Oubre. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is fresh in the glass with energy. I love it. The Cavaliers leading by 5. A kick out to Mobley. Oh, good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Andre Drummond's check in for Kelly Oubre. That bucket in no time at all. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now Maxey. MP with a screen on Mobley. And stolen by Hunter. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Launches it. Knocks down for 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The 76ers trail by 11. MP outside. George against Hunter. Beyond the arc. What a move, MP.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
It's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Grimes. Allen, and the read. Section by MP. Now George. MP gets the job done inside.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now Garland. No good from three. Hunter against MP.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Maxey against Garland. Now Mobley. Basket is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's MP. He drills the three.
Huge bucket from George, leaning on the vet in that spot.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Mobley. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Paul George. Oh, strong tip in.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Now here's Mobley. A crafty reverse layup.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
George in the post. Working on Hunter. Now Maxey jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Allen inside.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And the 76ers call time here. 20 seconds left in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Stolen by Hunter. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Now George puts it up from deep. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
A noble effort by UMP, picking up a double-double in a loss. How disappointing is putting together a performance like this and not coming away victorious?
disappointed, Jennifer. Not for me, but for my teammates. I see them at practice, late nights on flights, away from their families. I know what this means for them and the sacrifices them and their loved ones make. The thing that the fans and the media have no idea about is always going to be how disappointing sacrifice is when it's not rewarded.
Understand, MP. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.